So today is spookathon day 5. Okay, come on, come on. It's actually the end of the day. I realized I never did an intro. I have just been getting so into the habit of daily vlogging that I woke up this morning and just started vlogging as if the vlog had already begun. Today was a very chill day. The only thing I really had to do was I had a test I had to take for one of my classes. So I spent the day reading. So the book that I am going to be reading, or that I did read, is The Luminous Dead by Caitlin Starling. This is an adult horror that follows this woman who goes on a cave mining expedition on another planet. It's supposed to be like a very lucrative expedition. She's getting paid a lot of money, and she lied about her credentials in order to get the job because they were offering so much money. It's just her by herself. The only interaction or communication she has with anybody is she speaks to her handler through an earpiece, and her handler has like complete control over her mechanical suit that she's wearing. Her handler is very sketchy and lying to her and manipulating her, and it kind of turns into like a psychological horror. And I've said this many times, but claustrophobia is one of my biggest fears. I get insanely claustrophobic, and there aren't many horror movies that genuinely scare me, but there's one that when I watched it, I was like so tense the whole time, and that was the movie As Above, So Below. And it's kind of a similar premise. In that movie, there's a group of people who go into these catacombs under Paris, and they keep going down and they can't find their way out, and they end up getting into hell. That movie freaked me out so much. I hate it. It's a really good horror movie, but I hate it. And this definitely reminds me of that. So I know it's gonna scare me. I'm saying that as if I haven't already read it. It did scare me, okay? Spoiler alert. Okay, I think that intro was sufficient enough. Good morning. Are you ready to get up? Are you ready to get up? Yeah? Come on, let's go. I do just want to thank everybody who has been watching these vlogs and commenting on them. It means so much to me. Like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I forget how much I love BookTube and how much I love filming. Like, it's really my favorite thing ever. I love making videos, and sometimes I can get so caught up in the process of like planning and filming and editing, and that it can kind of be overwhelming, and I start to forget why I love doing this. I think that's what I like most about daily vlogging, is that it doesn't give me time to get so caught up in the process, because I just have to like snap, make content. And it just reminds me why I love this so much. Like, I don't know, there's something really fun about waking up in the morning and knowing that I have to have a video done by the end of the day, but not knowing at all what the video is gonna be or what's gonna happen or what I'm gonna say in it, you know, and just like letting it happen. Oh God, okay. Apologies for this horrible lighting. I cannot get good lighting sitting at my desk. Maybe if I hold this up to my face, does that work? No. I really want to tell you guys what I'm doing in November. I have some really fun videos. I've been sitting here at my desk planning them out for like the past 30 minutes and I'm very excited. The only thing I can say is that I will be reading books. That's it. No, I will be reading books that I think people are going to be very excited about. With that being said, God, this lighting is just so much better. Why can't I get this at my desk? I think I'm gonna go back to reading more of The Luminous Dead, although I'm trying to take this book in really small increments because I just know like the more and more I get into it, the more freaked out I'm gonna be. So there's a map in the front that shows where she is traveling to. So she started up here at Camp 1, and where I am, she has already gone down here to Camp 3, and she's gonna keep going like far. Like this part right here, this long drop scares the hell out of me. Oh, I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. So to make sure I stay on track with some reading today, let's do an hour sprint and then I'll come back and tell you guys how I'm doing. Okay, I had to pause my timer because I just got to a spot that was really freaking me out. It's right when, this still isn't spoilery, I promise I'll stop talking when things get spoilery, but it's right when the main character starts to realize that things are wrong and she's been lied to and she tries to leave. Like she says that she's headed back towards the surface and her handler shuts down her suit because her handler has control over the suit. And basically like in order to go on this mission, Greer had to have her like whole body modified in order to fit the suit because she can't take the suit off at all. They had to like reroute her intestines and give her like a feeding tube so that the suit could feed her and she could go to the bathroom without taking it off. So she's very connected to this suit and her handler has complete control over it and locked it down so she couldn't move until she agreed to keep going on the expedition. And I'm just so freaked out. With my claustrophobia, it's not necessarily small spaces, it's the inability to quickly escape that freaks me out. Like anytime I go somewhere, the first thing I do is I locate all the exits. So just the idea that like this person is controlling pretty much everything and she has no choice but to keep going is like freaking me out. And she came across a couple dead bodies of like previous miners and she found out that she's like number 36 of people who have tried to do this. I'm scared. Okay, so I just read for an hour and I'm on page 97, so I'm about a quarter of the way into the book and I'm really enjoying this. I'm just like very impressed because it was such a risk, I think, to write a book that has one very isolated setting and only 2 characters. I don't know, I just feel like it could have gone really badly. I'm enjoying it so much. I can't believe this is a debut. This does not feel like a debut. It's really reminding me of the movie Gravity in the sense that we're following this one character trying to survive and fighting for her life. Some things were revealed, but I almost feel like the things that were revealed are like red herrings. I'm only a quarter of the way through. There's no way. I'm still prepared to be shocked for whatever is going to come. Also, as I was reading, I got an email that I don't have to go to the testing center to take my test. So that means I don't have to go anywhere, which means I don't have to put on real people clothes. So I can take my test whenever I want, which means I'm gonna do it later. I'm like really enjoying this book. I just want to sit here. It's actually kind of chilly today. It's been cooling off a lot, which is so nice because I was so sick of the 90-degree weather every day. So yeah, since I don't have to go anywhere, I'm just gonna keep reading. I also just kind of adjusted the shelves here. This middle shelf right here, I flipped. So this is what it looked like yesterday. And then this is how I changed it. I realized I messed up and it should be kind of more like a snake going down, you know what I mean? So like all the yellows are together and now all the blues are together. I just think this looks more cohesive. I know based off of my appearance and location and the fact that I have not moved, it would seem like it hasn't been that much time, but it's actually been a couple hours since I last filmed a clip. I genuinely have zero intention of moving from this spot all day, but I'm excited because I just took my test and I got 100. So that's it. It is now almost 9:30 and I am, oh hold on, where's my book? I am halfway into The Luminous Dead. Things are getting insane. I took a break because I watched the new Shane Dawson video and then I also watched a horror movie with my friends that ended up being super dumb. But I just don't think I can finish this book tonight. And I'm kind of upset about it because I'm a very competitive person, but I'm mostly competitive with myself. And the fact that I have been consistently finishing a book every single day, I kind of felt like I had to keep topping myself, or at least like keeping up the pace. And I'm sad that I didn't. But if there was any book that was going to get me behind schedule, I kind of knew it was going to be this one. I do not want this to be the last thing that I was thinking about before I go to bed. But yeah, I'm loving this. It's so good, but very creepy. One of the reasons why I love horror so much is because not everybody finds the same thing scary. So like sometimes I'll watch a horror movie that one of my friends thinks is the scariest thing ever and I find it hilarious. There might be some people who read this book and think, that's not scary. But for me, it's fucking terrifying. So yeah, sorry if you're disappointed I didn't finish it today. I will be finishing it tomorrow. So I will give my final thoughts in my day 6 vlog. I really like my bookshelves. I just keep seeing them. They just look so much better than they did before. But that's where I'm gonna end today's vlog. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!